Welcome to class. In today's class, we're going to be solving an applied question on area and perimeter of shapes. And the question is a square of area 100 centimeter square has the same perimeter as a rectangle whose width is 8 centimeter. Find the length of the rectangle. These are the options. So now we're going to start with area of a square. We've been given the area of a square in the question, which is 100 centimeter square. All right. So what we're going to do is to find the length. We will not be able to solve this question without finding the length. Okay. So 100, that's the area of a square here, equals to L square. So at the end of that, I'm going to find the square root of both sides. And obviously the length L equals to what? 10. The square root of 100 is 10. That is 10 times 10 will give us 100. I hope you're getting it. Fantastic. All right, the other part of the question is that the square has the same perimeter as that of the rectangle. So please take note of that part. Okay, the square, according to the question, has the same perimeter. So take note of this keyword, same perimeter as that of the rectangle. So that means the perimeter of the rectangle is the same thing as that of that square. So now that takes us to finding the perimeter of a square. The perimeter of a square is 4L. That is 4 multiplied by L. All the sides are equal. So now that we know the length of our square, so our L is going to be what? 10 centimeter. So that will be 4 multiplied by 10. I hope you're still following. Good. So that'll be 4 multiplied by 10. Now this will give us a what? 40. That is 40 centimeter. Do not forget the square in this question and the area have the same what? Perimeter. So we're going to be working with that. So if the perimeter of the square is 40 centimeter, that means that of the rectangle in this question is also what? 40 centimeter. Okay, so the breadth, that is the width of this rectangle, is 8 centimeter. So I might need to give the diagram of a rectangle to explain this better. Okay, all right. So this is a rectangle. So from the question, the width is 8 centimeters. So that is the 8. So that means the opposite sides are equal, 8 and 8, and the length is unknown. Okay, so the perimeter of the rectangle is length plus breadth, which is same thing as 2 into bracket length plus breadth when we factorize. So now let's just use the elementary method, length plus length. Okay, that is when I add up all this, I'm going to get what? 40. Do not forget that in the question it was stated that the perimeter of the square and that of the rectangle is the same. Okay, they are the same. So L plus 8 plus 8, everything equals to what? 40. Okay, equals to what? 40 centimeter from the perimeter of the square. I hope you are still following, right? Oh, fantastic. Okay, all right, so we're going to do as we want to add up. So everything equals to 40. So now I'm going to pick my like times. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to add up L plus L and L. So L plus L is what? 2L. Okay, I hope you understand that. Okay, all right, so I'm going to add up the next one, that is 8 plus 8, that is 16. 8 plus 8 equals to what? 16. So 2L plus 16 equals to what? 40. So I'm going to continue to pick my like times here. All right, so I'm going to make 2L stand alone. That is making 2L the subject of the formula. So that will be 2L. Okay, so equals what? 40. Then the positive sign I change to negative, that is 40 minus 16. Do not forget our aim here is to make the L, the length, the subject of the formula. We are trying to get the length of the rectangle. Okay, we're again trying to get the length of the triangle, so we're going to make it 2L. So what we have here is 2L equals 40 minus 16 is what? 20 what? 4. I hope you're still following. Good. All right, so at this point we are going to what? Divide both sides by 2. So we have 2 crossing out the 2, we have L left, and then 24 divided by 2 will give us 12 centimeter. So obviously the length of the rectangle is 12 centimeter. So let's check our options to see which one tallies with what we've gotten, and obviously option B is correct. Can't wait to see my next class, and until then, bye.